To close a cycle, learn from lived experiences this year, and truly level up for a new phase in life, you can incorporate Stoic philosophy. Practice these 10 habits. Don't just listen but commit to daily practice. Stoic philosophy focuses on action, providing tools, daily attitudes, and applicable practices to help overcome any situation for your well-being and that of those around you. Now, let's delve into the 10 habits inspired by Stoicism to mark the transition from 2023 to 2024. Establish a routine. Think of your day as a puzzle. Without a routine, it's like having disconnected pieces. A routine organizes these pieces, creating a clear and complete picture. It won't turn you into a robot, but rather offer a path to direct your energy effectively. A routine serves as a guiding map for your choices, bringing clarity to your actions in life. Set goals. Life without a goal is empty. A well-structured day is a day well utilized. Goals aren't limited to distant achievements. They can be applied to every moment of our lives. Building a routine isn't about copying others but creating one compatible with your reality. Identify the cards you hold in life, understanding your current possessions and circumstances. Explore possibilities, what you can do with what you have. Build your routine based on this understanding. Identify your current position in life, recognizing your circumstances, resources, and responsibilities. Clearly define where you want to go by setting realistic and meaningful goals. By understanding your current position and visualizing your objectives, align your capabilities and resources to create a viable and effective routine. Dedicate your most productive hours to crucial tasks requiring attention and creativity. Early morning routines set a positive tone, whether through meditation, exercise, or studying. Remember, a routine isn't just about work, it's about balance. Include habits that nurture the mind, body, and soul, such as reading a book or spending quality time with loved ones. Consistency is key. Maintain your routine, as it becomes the foundation for cultivating good habits. Accept this structure and witness how uncertain chaos transforms into a symphony of productivity and peace. Embrace a balanced routine to master your day, creating space for personal growth and genuine well-being. Don't let anxiety dominate you. The renowned historian and philosopher Seneca reminds us that even in the absence of any current issues or certainty of future problems, most people exist under the fever of anxiety. Allowing anxiety to dominate is like facing an internal storm that we all encounter, one that doesn't form in the skies but within us. Anxiety is a shadow that whispers about potential pitfalls, weaving an invisible chain that imprisons us with countless imaginary possibilities. However, here's a Stoic truth. We aren't actors on a stage, and anxiety shouldn't be the director dictating our steps behind the scenes. Marcus Aurelius, who ruled the world's largest empire in his time, understood this. In his Meditations, he wrote, "Today, I escaped anxiety, or better, I discarded it, because it was within me." This is a powerful realization. The storm does not dictate our actions. The flood isn't outside, closing roads, but it's within us, flooding our minds and closing off all possibilities. Now, how do we free ourselves from this invisible chain? The crucial first step in dealing with anxiety is taking control of our own feelings. It's important to recognize that anxiety stems from our thoughts, judgments, and perceptions, not directly caused by the external environment. It distorts our perspective, magnifying small and sometimes insignificant issues into monumental problems. The key lies in seeing clearly, controlling our judgments, and viewing each situation as it is. Mindfulness practice becomes important at this point. Take a deep moment and ask the direct question. Is the concern we feel a result of what is happening now, or does it stem from the fear of what might happen? Often, we'll discover it's more about the latter scenario. Excessive anxiety doesn't help. Instead, it immobilizes us, akin to a rocking chair, constant motion but no real progress. In Stoic wisdom, it's fundamental to transcend this illusion and seek a serene balance in the face of uncertainties. Therefore, in this new year, don't just wish but commit to freeing yourself from the chains of anxiety. The difference between wishing and committing is action. To commit is to act, plan, and fulfill an objective. Focus on having a clear mind and a steadfast heart. As Marco Aurelius reminds us, we have control over our minds, not external events. Understanding this grants us an invaluable inner strength. Always keep in mind that the only storm we must face is the one within us. Accepting this truth and dedicating efforts to deal with it is the path to greater tranquility and a more serene life. Take small steps. George Washington, whose determination shaped a nation, valued the wisdom in the expression, "As you plant a seed, so shall you reap a tree." Wisely investing in small things leads to significant returns. This simple phrase holds profound truths. Greatness is built from small, sometimes minuscule, things. Grand achievements result from the sum of small intentional actions in our daily lives. Similarly, Cato, a prominent Stoic philosopher in ancient Rome, was correct in asserting that well-being is achieved through small steps. Transformation doesn't happen all at once, but through small, intentional advances. Consider it as the act of sowing seeds. Each small seed contributes to the eventual harvest, holds the potential to transform into something magnificent when we apply this principle to our goals and habits. Consider a practical example like the goal of reading more. Instead of setting an overwhelming and hard-to-reach target, commit to small but consistent progress. Reading 1 page a day may seem minimal, but the cumulative effect of these small steps can take you far. As Epictetus confirms, nothing great is created suddenly. Keep in mind that a long journey begins with a single step, and a habit forms through consistent action. James Clear, in his work, Atomic Habits, masterfully explores this idea. Atomic habits, like atoms, contain immense power not just in their explosive potential but in their fundamental nature. Similarly, our smaller habits are the foundations for profound and lasting change. When we underestimate the power of small daily tasks, we risk falling into the "suddenly" trap. Grand promises and intentions gain strength when we believe that significant results happen suddenly. Instead, focus on what is immediately in front of you, the achievable and tangible. Start by reading 1 page a day, making a healthier lunch choice, or controlling your expenses in this paycheck. By combining these small daily victories, you'll notice how they transform into significant changes over time. So, as we enter the year 2024, let's embrace and acknowledge the power of starting small. Always remember the wise words of Zeno of Citium: "No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted." When facing any goal or change you want to implement, recall the valuable lesson from Stoic philosophy. The power of consistency in small actions is the key to achieving meaningful and long-term successes in your life. We claim to have little time, but by checking our phone's app usage, such as reviewing the time spent on Instagram's activity tab, we discover the true situation. It's not so much about gaining more time but utilizing what we already have wisely. Stoicism teaches us to prioritize our time by focusing only on the essential. Epictetus, a wise philosopher known for his pragmatism, stated, "If you wish to improve, be willing to appear clueless or stupid in some things." True progress is possible only when you are aware of your flaws or what may be lacking. Most people aren't even aware that they don't manage their time well, hence they don't seek wisdom to learn. In the end, seeking wisdom is only possible if you realize something is missing. In other words, if you don't perceive your shortcomings, don't dedicate yourself to self-awareness, or don't seriously analyze your values, you are effectively unconscious of all this, and little or no progress will be possible. Using your time consciously is about making a deliberate choice not to fall into the confusion of the non-essential, be it aimlessly browsing the news, excessively consuming information, or digitally distracting yourself on shopping websites. The strategy to deal with these situations involves dual awareness and action. Firstly, you need to develop awareness of the destination of your time, what you do with the 24 hours of your day. Keeping a record of activities for a day or even a week may be tedious but is the only thing that provides accuracy about what you do and how much time you dedicate to each activity. This awareness is the first step toward change. Subsequently, decisive action comes into play. Start by reducing the time dedicated to these distractions. Set limits for app usage, define specific moments to stay informed, and avoid aimless internet surfing. It's not about disconnecting from the world but choosing not to blindly sink into it. By reclaiming your time, you'll discover that you have more space for what truly matters, pursuing goals, cultivating meaningful relationships, and promoting personal growth. This habit isn't just about time management but fits into the management of our own lives. Its essence lies in ensuring that the precious hours of the day are invested in activities that enrich and strengthen our existence instead of leaving us completely drained. Give yourself permission to stop. There's a true story of self-discipline involving Dwight Eisenhower, a World War II hero and President of the United States. A figure whose choices changed the course of human history faced a formidable enemy, his addiction. In smoking 4 packs of cigarettes per day, the doctor's incisive words served as an urgent call to give up smoking or face disastrous consequences. In response, Eisenhower issued the order to cease, abruptly abandoning a deeply ingrained 40-year habit. This exemplifies a profound principle. No one is truly free unless they have self-mastery, as stated by Epictetus. This story isn't just about overcoming a smoking habit. It's about conquering any vice that enslaves you. We all have our battles, whether with unhealthy habits, procrastination, negative thoughts, insecurities, or the feeling of not deserving a better life. The complete change lies in the affirmative imperative of giving yourself the order to stop. When you assert control over your impulses instead of letting them control you, as another wise Stoic observed, we are all slaves to something. But the beauty of Stoicism lies in recognizing that we hold the mental and psychological keys to our own chains. Apply this to your life. Identify that one thing, whether it's that extra cup of coffee, endless scrolling on social media, procrastinating when you have work to do, smoking another cigarette with friends at work, or excessive drinking at parties. That is more of an obstacle than a help. Recognize its impact on your life and make a firm and energetic decision to stop. It's not a gradual change, it's a definitive and deliberate action, something you want to do. Don't imprint the past on your present actions. By giving yourself the order to stop, you're not just breaking a habit, you're reclaiming your freedom. As you enter 2024, carry this message with you. You are the commander of your destiny, and the first order is to master yourself. Do something that challenges you. In a life facilitated by technology, we can still challenge ourselves. Believe it or not, living surrounded by technology hasn't made us immune to complacency. Stoics over 2,000 years ago, without all the conveniences we have today, also grappled with this. At the beginning of each new year, Cato didn't just set resolutions. He practiced voluntary discomfort, an exercise Stoics considered crucial for developing mental resilience to deal with adversities. He made a powerful statement by plunging into the icy waters of the Tiber River, not for swimming but as a demonstration of self-control. Even though he firmly proclaimed, "I am in command," Cato ignited a flame of personal affirmation and resistance, vividly reminding us that sometimes accomplishing something challenging can be the most empowering and revealing act we can do for ourselves. Now, how can we incorporate this valuable historical lesson into our lives? It all begins by stepping out of our comfort zone. Choose something that challenges you, something that makes you feel a bit uncomfortable. It could be as simple as having coffee without sugar, sticking to a month of exercising without missing workouts, waking up an hour earlier for meditation and study, taking a cold shower, or breaking the routine to learn a new skill. The activity itself is a means. The purpose of the action is to expand your personal limits. In moments of discomfort, we experience remarkable personal growth. It's in these moments that we truly discover what we are capable of. The essence of this practice lies not only in the difficulty itself but in the reaffirmation of our will over our own instincts. It's a testament to our inner strength, a clear demonstration that we are much more than our fears and indecisions. No gain without pain, a fundamental concept in Stoicism, as philosopher Epictetus reminds us. In 2024, put yourself to the test. It's in challenging moments that we unveil our true nature and inner strength. Don't delay your progress. Sometimes, We're so accustomed to our lives that even when we genuinely want to progress, we fear change, and temporary situations become permanent realities. Think of a broken piece of furniture or object at home that instead of fixing, you've adapted to with makeshift solutions for years, a makeshift fix. The message here is not to fear change. Embrace transformation as if you're venturing into the incredible world of surfing. If you resist, you'll be carried away by life's waves, but if you adapt, you'll flow with ease. In his profound reflections, Marcus Aurelius contemplated how life is constantly changing. Understanding that life is an ongoing flow of transformations is crucial. Fearing change makes us miss the numerous opportunities it can bring. It's not just about not fearing change, it's also about changing your perspectives to welcome it in a new way, viewing it as a natural part of progress, a window open to growth, learning, and exploring new experiences. This year, challenge yourself to step out of your comfort zone, whether in small steps like deciding to learn something new or in significant leaps like a career change or a reevaluation of your perspective. It's often in moments of uncertainty and novelty that we find the most significant personal growth and deepest satisfaction. Additionally, cultivate an adaptable mindset, like a tree that bends with the wind but remains firm. Learn to be flexible in the face of changes. Adaptability doesn't mean being passive, but actively finding ways to thrive and grow in new contexts. Establishing connections with people who contribute to your growth is fundamental. The influence of those around us goes beyond what we typically realize. The Stoics, like Seneca, deeply understood this concept. Surround yourself with individuals who promote development and wisdom. Associate with those who make you a better person. This idea extends beyond friendships to all people who influence and shape your character and life. The people with whom we spend most of our time often reflect the qualities we admire and desire for ourselves. Therefore, we must think and evaluate who we associate with and are influenced by. The goal is not to associate only with people who praise you, especially if those praises are empty, but with those who influence you to become better. Build your own circle, engage in activities that nourish your mind and spirit, and become a person that others want to associate with. As Seneca wisely said, we learn while we teach, especially when surrounded by people who uplift us. To reach our best selves, we not only rise to the occasion but surpass the expectations. May the year 2024 be a phase where we carefully tend to our garden of influences, ensuring each individual contributes significantly to our personal journey of growth and self-discovery. Learn to say no. Mastering the skill of refusal is crucial for maintaining focus and achieving mental clarity. Marcus Aurelius, a leader navigating the complexities of governing an empire, understood the importance of discernment. By rejecting the superfluous, we not only free up valuable time but also expand our capacity to engage in what truly matters. Creating meaningful space amidst the chaos surrounding our daily lives. Incorporating this principle into our existence involves a critical evaluation of our commitments. Are they aligned with our values and personal goals? Occupying time doesn't necessarily mean being productive. Practicing the art of saying no to distractions isn't about being distant or uncooperative, but establishing limits that enable us to direct our energy towards genuinely meaningful activities. Every conscious choice ensures that your actions nurture your life in all aspects, not just spending your time. Make selective choices a deep commitment to excellence and authenticity. It's a conscious decision to invest your time and effort in shaping your essence, challenging your growth, and helping forge the life you genuinely want to live. In 2024, define what is essential for your life and learn to say no to what is undefined. Resume the rhythm. Marcus Aurelius, known as the last of the 5 good emperors, possessed a remarkable mindset regarding the inevitability of facing obstacles and making mistakes throughout our lives. Embrace the journey from who you are to who you want to be, acknowledging that mistakes happen. By practicing patience and self-compassion, you allow for corrections in your daily choices, fostering true transformation. Celebrating your ability to recover and regain your pace, regardless of how many times it's lost, is crucial. Stoicism is a practical philosophy, and in 2024, may these habits become part of your life, enabling you to live your best year yet. If you've made it this far, comment gratitude. To delve deeper into this incredible philosophy, check out our complete playlist. Thank you for watching, and until the next video. The text addresses fundamental principles, many inspired by Stoicism, which can significantly contribute to personal development and the search for a fuller life. I highlight the importance of cultivating enriching relationships, practicing the art of no to maintain focus, and the need to adapt in the face of change. The emphasis on self-compassion and persistence, especially in getting back on track after detours, resonates as a realistic and healthy approach to achieving goals. Reflection on time as a valuable resource and the need for conscious choices is also relevant. In summary, the ideas presented promote a balanced and practical approach to facing life's challenges.